Gaming all the time doesn't mean that you're a loser or that you're wasting your life away, unless it's an addiction. So let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and settle the debate. I see discourse all the time about, people who do game, and gaming has become like one of the biggest ways to entertain ourselves in today's day and age, but there's always like a stigma around people that game a lot. You know what I mean? Like you look at a type of person and it's like you can almost tell that they game a lot or what type of shit that they're into. But I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter what you play, it doesn't matter how you play it. The only time that gaming is a problem for you is when it's an addiction. And how you know it's an addiction is whenever you you take the time that you need to be using to further your life, make money, just grow as a person, you know what I mean? Do things that are good for you, and you're using them to game to like a debilitating degree. Even like it cutting into your sleeping time. Like as a person, you should be getting 8 hours of sleep every night. Now that's kind of hard for me to say that I do. You could see the dark circles under my eyes. They're not super prevalent today, but I'm an insomniac. But I remember being a kid and gaming so much into the late hours of the night that it would start to affect me academically. And like I just had to get over that shit whenever I got older. You know what I mean? Like I just got to force myself to go to bed. But the problem is that like whenever you're spending way too much money on gaming instead of spending it on the things that like really matter, like your home, your rent, your groceries, your food, your car insurance, you know what I mean? Or like if your car needs repairs, you shouldn't be, like saving your last dollar to go buy a PS5 Pro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But other than that, like gaming is like a normal hobby unless you make money from gaming, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're making a living wage streaming games, like being a play tester, being a beta tester, being a spokesperson for game like if you just so happen to be the host of Xbox's next showcase, you're not hurting yourself by testing and playing all of Xbox's new games. You know what I'm saying? And same for PlayStation and Nintendo. Like it's that's different. That's different. Those are special cases. But for normal people like me and you who just game like on our free time, like our normal free time, that's where you should be gaming. And if you use all of your free time to game, like that's what you use it for, that might not be the best use of your free time because the best part about being a human and living in America is that you can randomly start a business today and you could become one of the biggest things since sliced bread. You know what I mean? Not that happens very little in our actual economy, but like all I'm saying is that like gaming as a normal thing that people do, it is not wrong for you to spend a lot of your time doing it. You know what I mean? And if you love it so much, maybe you should try streaming it. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people make it and actually doing that. But like if you love video games so much and you can't think of another way that you would make money, maybe try streaming it to a small audience. Make a Patreon. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can work at your regular 9 to 5, but you're probably going to have to get 2 9 to 5s in our economy if you want to, do that. Unless like anyway, I'm digressing. But like don't think that you are anywhere near a loser because you don't go out to social gatherings. Like, you don't party, you don't go clubbing, you know what I mean? Or do any of that shit. Like, you could be a billionaire and just sit at your home and play video games, and people would think that you're still a broke loser. You know what I'm saying? So just, like keep doing you. Like, just play video games if it makes you happy, man. You don't have to listen to all these people and their stigma about what you do. You know what I'm saying? Just keep being you. Keep being a gamer because that's what we are. That's the people who like my channel, the people who are in my channel, the people who have viewed my shit and like my shit. You're gamers, And if you're not gamers, pick up the fucking controller. Or pick up the keyboard and mouse. Well, lay the mouse down on the table and use it, but, you know, like, just try it out. That's all. That's all I'm saying. If you're a gamer, you're not a loser. And if you are a loser, gaming's probably not the issue. Alright. That's it. Bye-bye.